I know this is a major concern among a lot of learners that we do not have a partner to practice English speaking. Also, if you find a partner, there might be reasons like your timings don't align with each other or your level of English do not match. Then what is the solution to this problem? Can you ever become fluent by practicing by yourself? Yes, it is possible, but it will require a great deal of motivation, some amazing techniques to practice English, and of course, consistency. Hi, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanta, and you are watching English with Shanta. Today, in this video, I am going to address this very same concern of practicing English by yourself. I will give you another practice technique that you can follow every single day and practice your English. It is super simple to follow. But before jumping on for today's topic, let me introduce you to a very helpful AI that talks to you in English. You can use it as your English speaking partner. It's extremely affordable, and if you have any interview coming up, you can practice with it. If you want to make a career choice, you can even ask it what you should learn in order to reach your dream job. You can practice your interview questions, or you can have a general English conversation. So I had a conversation and I'm just putting a very small clip here. Just go to the Play Store and download Sparky. It has a 4 stars on the rating on the Play Store. Just open the app and I'll show you a small sample today.
Hello? Hi, Shantha. I am your interview prep buddy. What kind of job are you aiming for?
I am wishing to apply to a job in the software industry.
That's great, Shantha. The software industry offers many opportunities. What specific role are you interested in?
I want to enter into the testing field.
That's great, Shantha. Testing is an important role in the software industry. To improve your chances, focus on learning testing methodologies and tools. How do you plan to prepare for it?
Can you give me some ideas on what I should be learning?
Sure, Shantha. To prepare for testing roles, focus on learning manual and automated testing techniques, test case creation, bug tracking tools, and understanding software development life cycles.
Isn't the app amazing? It can help you with your spelling, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, GK, everything. It's an amazing app, and I am not just telling it for the sake of telling. I really know that it is going to be beneficial for you. So just download from the link given in the description box. Try for free and then you decide if you want to buy a subscription or no. But please give it a try. There is no harm in trying because it's free to try, and even the subscription is extremely affordable. Now let's come back to today's topic, and I will share you the method in which you can do your daily speaking practice, that is just for 5 minutes every day. See, just go to Google and ask for some questions that you can use to practice speaking English. Okay? This method is all about answering different questions. You can give 1 minute to answer each question at least. Of course, it also depends on how much time you are able to dedicate on that particular day. But minimum is 5 minutes. So you can take 1 minute to answer each of the questions. Remember, you cannot answer the questions in a single word or a single sentence. Try to elaborate your answer, because there is no right or wrong, but it is all about giving yourself a speaking practice. Speak as much as you can. Okay? So you can do this homework for today. I am going to give you 5 questions which you have to answer for today. You can answer by recording yourself or standing in front of the mirror, and you can answer these questions. To make you feel comfortable, I have chosen 5 different questions and I am going to answer it here in this video. If you have been following my videos, you know that I just do not tell you about the tricks and techniques and how to do them, but I also demonstrate in the video and show you how it can be done. So I just picked up these random questions from the internet. I think everyone can relate to it, but still, if you find that these are not the questions which you are comfortable in answering or you cannot relate to them, feel free to choose different questions from Google, or you can follow my other videos where I provide you with a list of questions and topics for practicing speaking English, especially when you are alone. Now, let's start with the question number 1. Do you like hanging out with your friends often? Okay, let me answer this question. So, my answer would be this. Honestly speaking, I do not have enough friends as I am an introvert. I'm usually snowed down under with all the responsibilities of the house, the family, and my YouTube channel. I rarely get to think about myself, leave alone hanging out with my friends. But I think for younger people, that might be a good idea to hang out with their friends often because they do not have much responsibilities as such. But since the question is, do you like hanging out? I would say living with my family for so long has made my family my friends. I love hanging out with my children and my husband, and I do not feel the necessity of having any other friend. Maybe sometimes as a change, I would want to, that too for a short period of time, because my mind would always be thinking about my family and my kids. Because for me, fun means spending time with my kids. So now coming to the question number 2. How often do you read books? See, I have been an avid reader all my life. I often dream of being left in a house with lots of books, with so many options to choose from. And this is honestly my fantasy that I'm living in a house where there is a huge library and a huge collection of books. And I just want to stay there and keep reading one after the other. Nobody to disturb me. That's my kind of holiday. But with the advent of social media, I think this craze of mine is taking a back seat. Because whenever I think of reading a book, I take out my phone and try to research which book should I be buying next. But I end up scrolling reels or I end up getting distracted. Basically, the question to how often I read books, I would like to admit that I haven't read a book in quite some time now. The last book I read was maybe during the lockdown or the time when data was not this cheap. At that time, in order to pass my time, I have read a lot of books. The last one being What Doctors Don't Get to Study in Medical School by Dr. B.M. Hegde. Because I'm also into health, nutrition, exercise, and these kind of stuff. So there is no particular time frame that I can quote and tell that this often I read books because it's been quite a while that I read a book. So coming to question number 3. Do you like music? Yes, I love music. Music acts as a therapy for me. It instantly lightens up my mood. It makes me forget if there is any negative thoughts running in my mind. The kind of music I listen to is usually Bollywood, soft, romantic songs, particularly. Music actually reminds you of a particular phase of your life. For example, I was in a college hostel when a particular movie released and the songs of that movie became instant hit and it was being played everywhere. So when I listen to that song now, it brings back nostalgia of my holidays, of my hostel days, my friends, my hostel room, the food there, the fight that we had with each other, okay, and how well we lived together, everything. Also, when I'm feeling low, I like to listen to some sad songs and cry out. After doing that, I really feel lighter. When I feel disappointed for some reason, I listen to songs like Unstoppable or some other motivational songs. While traveling, music is a must. Loud music, raps, latest recent hits, but it's usually Bollywood songs that we listen to. I could talk about this topic for even longer, but for the sake of this video, I am stopping it here. So let's move on to the next question. How much time do you spend on social media? See, every week my phone gives me a weekly report of how much I have used my phone during the last week. I would like to tell that since I'm working on YouTube, that is where most of my time goes because I'm usually researching for topic which my audience would like me to discuss, how to give them the best quality, meaningful content. Because when they're investing the time and watching my videos, I want them to take away something from my videos. So most of the time I'm researching topics to make videos on what type of content to create. But other than that, I am an addict of scrolling and watching reels. It has become even more these days because there are so many options. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I really pity the people who are in college or who are preparing for some exams because this acts as a major distraction. It's really hard for you to control yourself and stop at some point because once you start scrolling, you never know when half an hour or 1 hour is gone. I think it is a very bad thing which I need to work upon because I think I am wasting my time and doing something which is not going to add any value to my life. So, coming back to the question of how much time I spend on social media, on an average, I think at least 3 hours a day I spend. Most of the time is working for my channel, and I think at least 1 hour of scrolling reels every day. I am guilty of it, and I'm working towards getting rid of this reels addiction. Okay, so the last question which I have for you today is which kinds of movies or web series do you like? I am more into movies rather than web series because web series have so many episodes in them and I do not have that kind of patience to sit and watch on the same topic for 3 or 4 hours because web series take up a lot of time and I don't like that. And what is the disadvantage is that web series are such that they do not give you a proper ending. Then there is a next season coming up and you have to wait for it. I really hate that. So I prefer movies. I do not have that kind of patience to sit and watch a web series. Coming to which kind of movies I like. I like watching thrillers, romantic, drama, family, comedy kind of stories. I'm not into action, adventure, or horror movies. That is a big no-no for me. The last movie I saw was a Bollywood film called as Lapata Ladies. I like these kinds of movies where there is no fights, no action, slow. I also watched a movie recently called as 8 a.m. Metro. I know many people are going to hate that movie and I did not get bored. I know many people will get bored watching the movie, but I did not. I also love watching motivational movies and web series like Bhag Milka Bhag. Then there was Uri. And recently I watched the web series called as Maid. It's an English web series. It is so motivational. It is about a single parent, how she manages a child, how she is in and out of shelter homes. It deals with poverty. It shows the poverty in US, how she struggles and fights for her identity to make ends meet. It makes you feel better about yourself. It motivates you to work harder. Be thankful for what you have. One of my all-time favorite is also The Pursuit of Happiness and Into the Wild. I also like survival movies like Castaway. So I can continue talking about this topic as well, but let's end it here. So these were the questions which anybody can talk for at least 1 minute because these are highly relevant, which everybody will have an idea about. So that was the activity for today. Actually, tonight, it's my request. At least for today, do it. Keep a target that you should answer at least 105 questions. Why 105? Because I heard somewhere that if you do something for 21 days straight, it becomes a habit to you. So if you are answering 105 questions, then it will take you 21 days of practice. So it is my hope that if you can continue this practice for 21 days at least, it will become a habit for you and you will continue doing it. That is the reason I said answer at least 105 questions. Because honestly, all of us know what we should do in order to improve, but we still keep looking for answers. Really? Just peep into yourself. Do you really not know how to become fluent in English? Do you really not know that you have to keep practicing in order to become fluent? So yes, start doing this and see how you will enjoy the process. It's only 5 minutes. I hope you like my questions and answers in this video. Make sure to write them down and give your answers today itself. Come on, please do it. I know you will. Okay, then that's all for this video. I will see you soon with another such fantastic, unique speaking practice or techniques related to English. Keep following my channel and I thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you like my content. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.